Hello and welcome to another edition of Government to the People. I'm Karen Kobeck, your host. We are lucky to have Communications Director Audrey Barnes in the studio with us today. So thank you. I mean, this is home to you.
It is, but it feels weird being on this side of the camera. But it's okay.
But there is a lot going on with Laurel TV and the Department of Communications. So let's get right into it.
Right.
First of all, lots of new programming coming down the pike. So why don't you tell our viewers, let the residents know what we've got going on.
Well, every year, you know, Corinne, we try to reach out to the community and find out what they're interested in. And Laurel has a huge gaming community. And we really want to try to get the gaming community involved. So our new hire, Jean-Luc Severe, has come up with this great show called Versus Gaming. This is like a gem for people who like gaming, the entertainment community. So that has really taken off. He's got one episode under his belt, working on episode number 2. A lot of great things coming down the pike with that one. The Laurel History Museum. They're actually hosting a show now about all the great exhibits that travel through Laurel to encourage people to come and visit and find out about what's happening in Laurel. So Karen Lubinecki is hosting that, and she's very involved in it.
Yes, she
and that's
is.
what we want with Laurel TV. We want the community to bring us their ideas and then host their own shows. So that's one that's been very successful, like Curtain Call, where we talk about what's happening at the Laurel Mill Playhouse.
They have a lot of plays continuously, so you want to make sure to tune into Curtain Call so you can see what they've got on the stage.
Another new one is Meet the Author. Christine Johnson, my administrative assistant, is hosting that.
That sounds good.
It's just great to be able to tap into talent of people around us and our neighbors, our friends, our coworkers, and get them involved in Laurel TV, telling our stories, because the main thing I want people to know about Laurel TV is it's your public television station.
And then you can say, I saw my neighbor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, there have to be people like taping shows at their kids' games or at the local play or in their neighborhood. And that's the kind of thing we want to hear about. Like right now, I would love for a foodie in Laurel, somebody who just loves food, to come to me and bring me their show idea about food, because
Definitely.
There's so many great places to eat. There's so many different like ethnic restaurants and things like that. Wouldn't it be great if we could host a show focusing on
have our
food?
own Emerald.
Who doesn't like food, right?
Have our own Emerald.
Right.
Bam.
We can do that. I know we can do that. So if you're listening, Mr. Foodie or Mrs. Foodie, come on. We want to do a show out there. So that's what it's all about.
But this is great. So that leads us right into, in order to do this, we need volunteers.
Volunteers are how we make Laurel TV take it to the next level. And we're really working on trying to train up the community, get them involved and get them engaged so that they can take their idea from the paper to the screen. So come to us, let us know you want to volunteer, and we can give you some individual instruction. Our goal this year is to really try to launch some group sessions where we'll teach you how to do videography, editing, producing, reporting, writing, things like that. So if you want to volunteer, the best place to start is to go to laureltv.org, fill out our volunteer application, let us know what skills you already have, and then we'll work together to see how we can best use you.
And then that's also a place where you'll be able to find the different classes that you'll be doing, from videography to how to be an anchor to how to run cameras in the studio. I mean, there's so much you can do here.
And laureltv.org, the website, is a great place to also get the programming schedule. There's so much good programming on Laurel TV that I want people to know about it. It's like, if you get a second, get on that website and see what programs we're running. We have some of the best, we have nature shows, we have kids cartoons, we have really something for everyone.
I like the kids, but I do like Jean-Luc's gaming show.
That's great, isn't it?
I saw it, and when I was watching the very first episode, he had Overwatch.
Right.
I play Overwatch, so I was able to talk with him about Bastion, which is my favorite character.
And
so,
all the gamers are like,
yes,
I hear
exactly.
Ya.
So now, if you don't want to, say you're in school, and you're like, well, I'd love to volunteer, but I don't have time. Is there anything for me that you can do? Well, you have internships, don't you?
Laurel TV now has a fully sanctioned college internship program.
Great.
So far, we've had 3 University of Maryland interns come through our program, and we actually hired one, Jean-Luc. So this is what I want to, say about our internship program is it is one of the best opportunities for college students who are looking to really know what television and communications is all about. Because we don't have the union rules which say you can't touch the equipment, you can't put your hands on anything. Like when I was an intern, all you could do is sit at the desk and answer the phone because the union rules would not allow you to touch the television equipment, learn how to edit, and learn how to shoot.
I remember that
we
well.
We let you do it all. The sky's the limit here. We let you come in, bring us your idea. Like John Luke came here with that idea, and now it's on the air.
Right.
I mean, this is where you can make those kind of dreams come true and get that
reality.
experience and really get some marketable skills you could take anywhere. So if you're a college intern looking for some journalism, broadcast experience, I think Laurel TV is the best bet around, really.
Well, public educational government, that's what PEG stands for.
Right.
And Public Educational Government Network, what we've got here is where you get that experience. This is where you want to come in order to learn.
Oh, absolutely. And the other thing is I want to make sure that the community knows that we're not just Laurel TV. The Department of Communications is really, it's kind of three-pronged. We do the traditional communications. I mean, we send out our press releases, we send out email alerts, we do a lot of social media. Matter of fact, let me just tell you, we've got City of Laurel on Twitter. We've got Laurel PIO on Twitter. Laurel City OEM on Twitter. We've got a City of Laurel government Facebook page. We've got a Laurel TV Facebook page. There's so many ways for people to connect with us. So I want to make sure that people know it's not just about the TV station. Get on our social media platforms and see what we're doing. If you want a personalized email in your inbox, let me know. Go to Laurel PIO at Laurel .md.us. Send me an email, say, hey, I'd like to get those press releases about what Laurel's doing. We can tell you about all the cool things that we're doing.
And we can add you to the list.
And we can add you to the list. You don't have to leave. You can do it on your smartphone. Just see what we're sending out, and that way you really know what's happening in your neighborhood.
Perfect. Well, with all the programs, new programs you have, with the volunteers that we do have and we always need, there's something that Laurel TV is very proud of, and we've won numerous awards.
Right. You know, since we really launched or rebranded our public access TV station, Laurel TV, we've won a number of awards. Now, it's not all about winning awards, but I'm so proud when I can celebrate the hard work that our staff does, and we get some national recognition. So we've won lots of Telly Awards. We have 6 Telly Awards now. And Telly's, the competition is so stiff. There are entries from all 5 continents, every state in the United States, and 13,000 entries. And Laurel TV continues to win. We've won every year that we've entered things. And what I'm really proud of is this year we won for some community-inspired programs. That there's a local activist, Jackie Jones, who is, she has diabetes, and she's really raising the bar, getting the word out about diabetes awareness. So she came to us last year and said, let's put together a show about diabetes awareness. And we did a call-in show. We had hospital officials here, doctors and nurses and nutritionists talking about diabetes. And that picked up not only a Telly Award, but it also picked up a Hometown Media Award, which is like our baby. Because it's our peers in the cable television industry voting for those Hometown Media Awards. And then the other one was for athletes serving athletes.
Excellent show.
It's an excellent program where they pair like able-bodied athletes with people who have some challenges, but still want to get out there and compete.
Right.
And that was such a great production that Joyce Jackson put together, and that won Telly Award and a Hometown Media Award.
But it also won the station's first silver Telly.
Silver's the top. Now they're changing that this year. Now because they're thinking, why is a silver Telly the top? So now they're finally getting in line with Emmy Awards and things like that.
Gold.
And they're going to have gold Tellys.
Okay, so
we have our eye on a gold Telly.
You got your workout. Come on, you can do it.
We have our eye on a gold Telly. So
now you're talking about how we had the diabetes program. You are very passionate about making sure that the information can get out in real time. And to do that, you ended up getting a live system so that we could go live. Why don't you tell them about that?
Laurel TV now has live gear. So for the first time in its 37-year history, we were able to broadcast the Main Street Festival live, which was huge.
Big time.
And we were so nervous about it. We'd never done anything like that. And I'm one of those people, like, let's just rip the Band-Aid off and let's go.
Just do it.
We can't keep talking about it. Let's just do it.
Exactly.
And it was great. And now we have some place to start. It's going to get bigger and better every year. And since we did the Main Street Festival, we've done the live unveiling of our memorial garden out front.
Yes.
I mean, really, the sky's the limit. And I got to give you a pat on the back for your social media, because Corinne's the one that's got the iPad out there doing Facebook Live at events. That's really been a big thing for us. We've done that, like the torch run through Laurel. You did Facebook Live on that. There's so many ways to bring information to people.
Exactly.
So let me brag on our staff. Very teeny weeny little staff. Like right now in the studio, we have John Looks of here, who's on camera. Ed Thomas, who's my technical director. He's my programmer. He's on camera.
Yes.
I've got Jan Moss, who's working the camera for me as well. One of my auxiliary production assistants here. Back in the control room, I've got Keston Dakota, who is directing this program for us. Darnell Butler's back there. He's another exceptional audio person and production assistant. I think Joyce Jackson, our assistant communications director, might even be back there. And that's kind of it for the Department of Communications. But what's nice about it is we all roll up our sleeves. We're jack of all trades. We all cross-train and do multiple jobs because we are such a tiny staff. So I just want to thank you guys for making it easy for us to really improve our on-air look and improve our programming and serve the community better.
Well, I can see everyone smiling behind the cameras, so I know they're saying thank you.
It's good.
It is. And then we also have, so much going on with that, but if you want to travel the world, we also have an office here that you can come to called the Passport Office.
Right. It might seem a little strange that the Department of Communications is also in charge of the front desk and the Passport Office, but that's how it works in city government. You roll up your sleeves and you do what you can. But our Passport Office is really just such a great service for the community. People come in, especially on Tuesdays. We're open till we take our last passport at 6:30, so you can come in after working and get a passport. And it's just a great community service in your community. So if you need a passport, and the good thing about our office, first come, first serve. You don't take appointments.
It's a walk-in facility.
You can wait a little bit. Sometimes when we get busy, we'll take care of you. And our staff, I'm so proud of you guys. Karine is also a passport agent.
But it's the passport, being part of it, I can tell you, people come in and they'll sit down and they look around and they're like, I didn't know you were here.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to get the word out. We want people to know. Yes, we have a passport office. We have a TV studio. We've got it all here. So, take advantage of it.
Right. When we talk about government to the people, that's what I want people to know. Like, come in and let us help share the stories of Laurel, because that's what the Department of Communications is all about, is reaching out to people who live here, people who work here, and people who want to visit here.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that people know what Laurel has going on.
And that's why I love my job, is because you're helping people.
Yep.
You're helping the residents, and that's what it's all about.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, we just want to keep it coming. I know there's people out there, like I said, that are taping shows. You're using iMovie on their iPhones. Come here. Let us expand your horizon and get some of that content on the air. We're all about that.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. As you can hear, she's very busy, so it's great that you were able to take the time and come in. Thank you very much.
I just want people to know we're here.
And thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you, Corinne.
No. All right, well, thank you for tuning in to our next edition. Remember, Audrey did say all the different ways that you can connect with us. So Laurel TV has its own Facebook page, Laurel TV. We also have our own Twitter page, laureltv.org. We have our own website, laureltv.org. And oh my goodness, there's just so many ways to connect with us. So make sure that you go out there into the internet and check us out. Well, that's it for this edition. Be sure to tune in for our next one. Thank you so much. Have a great day.